Good morning, children. Welcome to your English class. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. Children, let's begin our journey of tenses further. Today is our third session for tenses. What are tenses? I hope it's very clear to you now. Tenses play a crucial role in the English language. Tense is a verb form that shows the time of an action when the action had taken place. It indicates the time, present, past and future time. Right? Now basically there are three types of tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. We have discussed this in our previous video. Now, till now, we have learnt about simple present tense, present progressive tense, present perfect tense, present perfect progressive tense, simple past tense and past progressive tense. Right? In previous videos, we have learnt this six types of tenses. Now, we will continue our journey further, and today we will learn about past perfect tense. Right? Now, first of all, we will learn about the formation of past perfect tense. The sentence in past perfect tense are formed with head plus past participle form of the verb. That is, V3 form of the verb is used. So, the sentence is formation of sentence is clear to you. It is head plus V3 form of the verb. Let's see an example. I had gone there. Okay, V3 form of go. Right? Now we'll see some uses of the past perfect tense. First one, the past perfect tense is used for an action that had been completed before another action began in the past. Okay, the rain had stopped when I went out. The patient had died before the doctor arrived. So, one action is complete and another action begins after that. Right? Action that had been completed before another action began. The rain had stopped. The action had been completed and the another action is I went out. The patient had died. Action had been completed. The doctor arrived. That is another action. Right? Let's see the second one. When the past time is given, actions taking place before this time are expressed by using the past perfect tense. By 11 a.m., he had done his work. By 8 p.m., she had cooked the meal. Okay, so this is the past time given. Here the speaker is giving information after this time. So the reference is of the past time and action is taking place before this time. That is, at present I am speaking, but the action had already taken place before that. Right? So the reference of past time is given. By 8 a.m. he had done his work. Okay, so he is speaking after 11 a.m. By 8 p.m. she had cooked the meal. So at present it is more than 8 pm. After 8 pm, this reference is given. Let's see the third one. It is used to describe an action in the past which became the cause of another later action in the past. The woman was weeping because she had lost her only son. Someone had picked his pocket, so he reported to the police. Now, an action in the past which became the cause of another later action in the past. Now, due to one action, the another action has taken place. The woman was weeping. Why she was weeping? Because she had lost her only son. So, this is due to some action which has happened in the past. That is, this lady, she has lost her son, and due to that she was weeping. Someone had picked his pocket, so he reported to the police. Now, one action had taken in the past, that is, someone had picked his pocket, and another action later is taken due to this, that is, he reported to the police. Clear? Let's see the fourth one. It is used to express an unfulfilled wish in the past. I wish I had not gone there, but I did. Okay? If only you had come earlier, but you didn't. Right? So, an unfulfilled wish which has happened in the past. So, past perfect tense is used to express that also. Right, children? So, these are some of the uses of past perfect tense. Let's see an exercise to understand it better. Use had and the verbs given in the brackets in the past perfect tense to complete the sentence. First one, he came to my house after my father leave for office. So children, we remember here we have to use had plus V3 form of the verb. So he came to my house after my father had, and then V3 form of leave, that is left. So he came to my house after my father had left for office. Second one, by 9 a.m. all the guests arrive. By 9 a.m. all the guests had plus V3 form of arrive, that is arrived. So, by 9 a.m. all the guests had arrived. I write the letter before I posted it. I had written the letter before I posted it. He do his best but could not succeed. He had done his best but couldn't succeed. She finished her work before her husband came. She had finished her work before her husband came. If only he helped me. If only he had helped me. The train leave before I reached the station. The train had left before I reached the station. So children, this is exercise related to past perfect tense. I hope with the help of uses as well as this exercise, the concept of past perfect tense would be clear to you. Let's see the next one. Past perfect progressive tense. Now first we'll see the formation of past perfect progressive tense. Now as said earlier, when you have perfect tense, so you have to use head. The use of head is mandatory. Then comes progressive. Now whenever you have progressive tense, use of ing along with the verb, that is V1 form of the verb, is required. You are supposed to do that, right? So had plus V1 plus ing. Okay, so the formation of past perfect progressive tense is had plus been plus V1 plus ing, that is V1 plus ing form of the verb. Let's see an example. I had been going there for months. Okay. Now we'll see the uses of past perfect progressive tense. Past perfect progressive tense is used to describe an action in the past which had begun and was going on for some time before another action took place in the past. They had been dancing for hours before I reached there. The enemy had been preparing for war for several years. Right? So the action had begun and was going on for some time before another action took place in the past. Like they had been dancing for hours. Okay, and another action is I reached there. So they had been dancing for hours before I reached there. Right? Let's see the second one. It is used to express a repeated action in the past. She had been trying to see you. I had been asking him for help. Now, these are the repeated actions which have taken place in the past. She has been trying to see you. That is, she has tried more than once. She is repeatedly trying to see you. I am repeatedly asking him for help. She had been trying to see you. I had been asking him for help. So it is used to express repeated action in the past. Clear? Let's come to the third one. It can also be used when the action began before the time of speaking in the past and stopped before that time or continued up to it. He had been working since morning. The gardener had been watering the plants since 8 a.m. Okay, so action has begun before the time of speaking. So here he had been working since morning. So the speaker is giving this information somewhere late in the morning or in the afternoon, and the action had begun before the time of speaking, right? And stopped before that time, or even it is continued at present also. At the time of speaking also, either it has stopped before that time or it is still continued, right? He had been working since morning. The gardener had been watering the plants since 8 a.m. So children, these are some of the uses of past perfect progressive tense. Right? Now let's see an exercise related to it. Use the verb given in the bracket to form sentences in past perfect progressive tense. Right now, verbs are given in the bracket and you have to form sentences in past perfect progressive tense. Okay, just a reminder of the format: had plus been plus verb plus ing, right? So that is the format of this past perfect progressive tense. Let's see first example. She cooked for an hour when the guests arrived. Now the answer would be she had been cooking for an hour when the guests arrived. Second one, the farmers plough their fields since morning. The farmers had been ploughing their fields since morning. Third one, the teacher teach the students since 9 a.m. The teacher had been teaching the students since 9 a.m. Since when you leave here? Since when had you been leaving here? Right? Let's see fifth one. Our team win the matches before he became the captain. Our team had been winning the matches before he became the captain. The telephone bell rang for 2 minutes before he picked the receiver. The telephone bell had been ringing for 2 minutes before he picked the receiver. Who helped you for the last so many years? Who had been helping you for the last so many years? Let's see the last one. He not go out for the last 3 days. He had not been going out for the last 3 days. Right, children? So, this is the exercise related to past perfect progressive tense. I hope with the uses and the exercise, the topic is clear to you. Right? So, with this, we come to end of past tense. All the 4 forms of past tense we have discussed. In the previous video, we discussed simple past tense and past progressive tense, and today we have discussed past perfect tense and past perfect progressive tense. Right, children? Now we will learn about future tense. Right? Now future time, you know, is used to express about the action which is going to take place. Okay? And these we do by using shall or will. Right? Use of shall or will to express any future action which is going to take place. Now children, when do we use will and when do we use shall? Will is used for the first person to express willingness or determination. Okay, I will help her as much as I can. I will meet him myself. We will never commit such a mistake again. So that is use of will with the first person to express willingness or determination, and shall is used with second or third person to express determination, promise, intention, etc. He shall be punished for his mischief. You shall get a reward if you stand first. He shall never go there at any cost. So, these are the uses of will and shall, and at the same time, this is for future tense, which describes about an event which is going to take place in future. Okay, and what now we will see the first one, simple future tense. Now, first the formation of simple future tense. So, the sentence is formed by using shall or will plus the main verb, that is V1 form of the verb, right? Shall or will plus V1. Now, let's see the uses of simple future tense. Simple future tense is used for a future action or event. It expresses the speaker's opinion. This may begin with such verbs as think, know, believe, suppose, hope, etc. We also use adverbs such as perhaps, possibly, surely, etc. Now, why these verbs are used or why these adverbs are used? Because this is about an future action or event and we aren't sure about it, right? So, the adverbs like perhaps, possibly, hope, suppose, right? Let's see the example. I think he'll be here in time. I suppose she will divorce him. Let's see the second one. It is used to express habitual future action. He will beat you again and again. She will go to the temple daily. So, some habitual action about future. Next one. It is used to express an action that is yet to take place. She will help me. They will come here in the evening. So, the action is yet to take place. That is why it is future tense. So, children, these are some of the uses of simple future tense. Now, let's see an exercise related to it. Fill in the blanks with shall or will. Let's see the first one. We hope that he will come in time. They will not come here tomorrow. Will you lend me your book? So, these are few examples related to the use of will, shall, and also related to simple future tense, right? As the format says that will, shall plus V1 we have to use, right, children? Now, with this we come to the end of simple future tense. Now, the remaining tenses we shall discuss in our next video. So, till then, take care. Thank you. Have a good day.